Hey guys, and welcome to this very important session on legal aptitude previous question paper analysis for AP Lawcet. So in the last 3 classes on YouTube, we actually discussed the TS Lawcet question paper. So TS Lawcet on a path question papers. Good evening, Madhu. Good evening, Vijay. So I think there has to be some improvement in my lighting, which I'll actually do it from tomorrow. So I have a very decent light which is there for streaming, but I didn't place it for now. We'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, let us proceed with the analysis of AP Lawcet. So AP Lawcet question paper manam discuss chesam. Just give me a second. Yeah, first question is here on your screen. The tenure of Rajya Sabha member, Rajya Sabha Sabhyula Padavi Kalam enta. Just write it down in the chat window. What is your answer, guys? Very quickly. Very good, Nidhi. Excellent. So the answer is 6 years. Very good, Jivana. So the answer is 6 years. So Rajya Sabha. Oh, just a second. Yeah, this would work well. Rajya Sabha is a permanent house, and yeah, very good, Bala, Madhu, Ghania. Vijay, it is not 5 years. 5 years is for Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, whereas for Rajya Sabha it is 6 years. Precedent in law refers to న్యాయ శాస్త్రంలో పూర్వ ప్రమాణాన్ని సూచించేది ఏది? What is the meaning of precedent? What exactly denotes the term precedent in law? Very quickly, guys, very quickly. Well done, Nidhi, excellent. So the answer is case on similar law which is decided by the court previously. So what is the meaning of precedent? Precedent is a previous judgment given by the court, right? So precedent is a previous judgment given by the court on the same matter. So that is what is known as precedent. Law to be decided by the court is not at all the answer. So case on similar fact which is decided by the court. Next, the power to control the expenditures of the government vests with. ప్రభుత్వ వ్యయాన్ని నియంత్రించే అధికారం ఎవరిది? పార్లమెంట్, ప్రెసిడెంట్, ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్, ఫైనాన్స్ మినిస్టర్. What is the answer? Answer down very quickly in the chat window. Parliament. Very good, very good. Nidhi, Asha and Bala. Sorry. Oh, you give it as 4. 4 is the wrong option. So it is Parliament. You want me to reduce my picture? Okay. Just a second. Oh, it is like I lost it completely. It is not allowed. So my video has to be on at all the times. Just a second. This actually causes unnecessary trouble. I think, yeah, somehow this is working. Okay. Look at this. So as I discussed in the previous class, we talked about, like, no tax shall be levied without the permission of Parliament, without a law, right? So similarly, to control all the expenditures, even to draw a single penny from the Consolidated Fund of India. So to draw even a single penny from the Consolidated Fund of India, you have to get the permission or assent of President. Video is not clear. Yeah, I think because I have adjusted it again, right? So that might be the problem. Okay, please look into this particular question. So even to draw a single penny from the consolidated fund of India. So consolidated fund of India is the treasury of government. So even to draw a single penny, you require the permission of parliament, right? Next, testament refers to. Testament ante enti? What is the meaning of testament? What can I do to reduce Yeah, what is the meaning of testament? I think it is possible to remove the word. Okay. Venu says it's A. How about others? Yeah, so testament is a will. Very good, Jivna. So testament and it's a will. That is will number, something which you write before your death. Next, the word added to the preamble of the Indian Constitution by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. Which word was added? 1976లో రాజ్య 42వ రాజ్యాంగ సవరణ ద్వారా ఏ పదం ప్రవేశికలో చేర్చబడింది? No Bala, no Jivana. I explained it in the previous class, right? Which terms were added. So integrity is the right answer, right? So in the original preamble, the India is described as a sovereign democratic republic, right? But by enacting 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, we added sovereign. Sovereign is there. So in between here we added socialist, secular, and democratic is already there. So down, so where it is given as unity of India. So unity of India, we made it as unity and integrity of India, right? So that is the right answer. Next, who is legally competent to declare a war? యుద్ధం ప్రకటించడానికి చట్టబద్ధంగా ఎవరు సమర్థులు? You can actually keep it as 1, 2, 3 and 4, but the thing is I removed the options because in AP Lawcet they mark like tick and wrong mark at the questions. That's all. Very good. President of India. So president will actually declare the war. So we discussed it like when we were talking about emergency provisions. Which of the following is not correct regarding acquisition of citizenship in India? భారతదేశంలో పౌరసత్వ సముపార్జనకు సంబంధించి క్రింది వాటిలో సరైనది కానిది. సిటిజన్షిప్కి సంబంధం లేనిదేంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్? Very good Alpha, excellent. Very good Jeevana, Bala, very good guys. So the answer is property rights. So if you want to get citizenship in India, for the acquisition of citizenship in India, so Parliament has enacted Citizenship Act in the year 1955. 1955 లో Parliament Citizenship Act enact చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆ యాక్ట్ ప్రకారం there are certain conditions for the acquisition of citizenship. So citizenship can be acquired by birth, by descent, by registration, and by naturalization. So in these 4 ways you can acquire citizenship in India. Next, which articles of the Indian Constitution talks about citizenship in India? Citizenship is mentioned in which part of the Indian Constitution? Write it down in the chat window. Which Very good, Alpha. Excellent. So the answer is Articles 5 to 11 in Part 2 of the Indian Constitution talks about citizenship. Next, the governor of the state of Andhra Pradesh appointed in the year 2019. Oh, such an odd question. Let us keep it as 2023. What is the answer? It's a current affair, I would say, like most recent thing. No, Madhu, that's not the answer. Tamilisai is also not the answer. No, I am asking for Andhra Pradesh because this is AP Lawcet question paper, right? So they can ask Telangana also, that's not a big deal, but yeah. What do you think is the answer? Anybody who knows the answer? No, Nayak. I'll give you a hint. He is a judge. So Justice S. Abdul Nazir. So Justice Abdul Nazir was recently appointed as the governor of Andhra Pradesh. He replaced Mr. Bishwabhushan Harichandan. So this person was there. He was removed, and very recently Justice Abdul Nazir was appointed as the governor of Andhra Pradesh. Next, so Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan is a governor of Telangana. Next, PIL stands for. PIL ante. Very quickly, guys. Very good, excellent. Alpha, Nidhi, Bala, Jeevana. So the answer is public interest litigation. Madhu, very good, Madhu. Nayak, excellent, guys. So public interest litigation is a litigation. So litigation is a case. You can file a litigation even if you are not a party to the case, right? So generally, if there is a dispute between you and some other person, so whoever is the aggrieved party, he or she will go to the court, right? So even when you don't have an interest, you will go and file in larger public interest, right? So we will talk about public interest litigation in a separate chapter altogether. So public interest litigation is a judiciary evolved, doctrine. We'll talk about it in our class. So I'll take like a small session on public interest litigation also. The International Court of Justice is located in. I think this question, oh my gosh, this question was asked in TS Lawcet question paper also. We discussed it in yesterday's class. Very good, Alpha, very good, Madhu, very good, Jeevana, very good, Nidhi. Excellent, guys. So the answer is The Hague, Netherlands, International Court of Justice. Very good, Venu, excellent. Another interesting question. Who is the father of modern Western education in India? Very good, Nayak. Who is the father of modern Western education in India? భారతదేశంలో ఆధునిక పాశ్చాత్య విద్యకు పితామహుడెవరు? Well done, very good, guys, very good, Alpha, Madhu. So the answer is Lord William Bentinck, right? So there is another speciality of William Bentinck. So William Bentinck was the first Governor General of India. He was the first Governor General of India. So previously, initially the thing was there was Governor of Bengal, Bombay and Madras presidencies. So then it was changed to Governor General of Bengal by Regulating Act 1773. So later on this designation was changed to Governor General of India by Charter Act of 1853, if I'm not wrong, 1853 or 1813, right? So this was changed, and William Bentinck is known for his educational reforms. So we will discuss about this when we are talking about historical background of the Indian Constitution about William Bentinck. So he is known for educational reforms, and he actually introduced English medium in schools, right? So he is also known for establishing a medical college or for promoting medical education in India. So he established a medical college at Calcutta. So at Calcutta we have Calcutta High Court, right? So in the same place, this particular medical college was established at Calcutta, and he brought in English by enacting the English Education Act of 1835. So that is really important. Next, the first state in India created on linguistic basis. భారతదేశంలో భాషా ప్రాతిపదికన రూపొందించిన మొదటి రాష్ట్రం. What do you think is the answer? Very good. Nidhi, Alpha, Bala, very good guys. Madhu, Ghania, Manikyam, very good Manikyam. Welcome to the chat window. Very good Nayak, excellent. So the answer is Andhra Pradesh. So initially when the debate was going on in India, like whether should we create a state on linguistic basis or the formation of state should be on administrative convenience, or when this particular thing was going, there was a person known as Potti Sriramulu, right? So Potti was actually doing a hunger strike. So hunger strike ante it is like Amarana Nirahara Desh, like till death he is going to do this particular hunger strike, and I think he died also, right? So this demand was created that we have to create an Andhra state. Previously Andhra Pradesh was a part of the Madras presidency or Madras province. So on November 1st 1956, Andhra Pradesh was created as the first Telugu speaking state in India. Yes. So after Mr. Potti has died, after Potti Sriramulu died, Andhra Pradesh was created. Next, the first high court established in India is భారతదేశంలో స్థాపించబడిన మొదటి హైకోర్టు. Well done, well done. Alpha, Nidhi, Madhu, Bhala, Aishwarya, Manikyam, Ghania, very good guys, excellent. So Calcutta High Court is the first high court. It was established on 1st July 1862, right? So it is not Kolkata High Court, it is actually Calcutta High Court. So even today it is known as Calcutta High Court, and around the same dates, like first Calcutta was established, then Bombay High Court and Madras High Court were also established, like 1 or 2 days here and there is a difference. So first high court is this particular high court. Next, Malimath Committee report is connected with. Malimath Committee report is connected with. Very quickly. Malimath Committee report is connected with. So I can see a good number of students joining the class today. I think this is the right time to take a YT live. 9 PM is a very decent time also. Very good Aishwarya, excellent. So Malimath Committee is appointed to give recommendations with respect to criminal justice administration. Next, and very important question. The article described by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the heart and soul of the Indian Constitution. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ఈ కింది అధికరణలలో భారత రాజ్యాంగానికి గుండె మరియు ఆత్మని దేనిని నిర్ధారించారు? Very good guys, excellent. Nidhi, Bhala, Alpha, Manikyam, Jeevana, Madhu, very good, excellent. So the answer is Article 32. What is Article 32? Article 32 talks about what? Yeah, very good Nayak. What is Article 32? Very good Alpha. So Article 32 talks about right to constitutional remedies. So under right to constitutional remedies, if any of your fundamental rights are violated, you can approach the court, right? So getting a remedy in itself is a fundamental right, because 32 is also a part of part 3 of the Indian Constitution, right? So 32 is also fundamental right. If your fundamental rights are violated, then you can approach the Supreme Court directly. You can of course go to the High Court, or High Court could ellochu, kani mandatory kaadu. So you can of course approach the Supreme Court, and Supreme Court will issue orders or writs, including writs in the form of habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, and quo warranto. So we discussed about this in our fundamental rights chapter, but in the fresh batch that I am going to start like on 5th of April, so there we are going to discuss about fundamental rights again, wherein I will be talking about all of these aspects, right? Next question. Correct. In the banking sector, FDI stands for banking rangamlo. FDI ante what is FDI? I have some water, or I'm exhausted with it. Write your answers in the chat window. Very good, very good. Bala, Alpha. Well done, guys. Excellent. Most of you know the answer. I am actually confused as to why this is a legal aptitude question, right? So FDI stands for foreign direct investment. So after 1991, especially after the liberalization, privatization, and globalization reforms were brought in India, we started inviting foreign companies to invest directly in in Indian companies, or directly to establish their own firms in India. Next question. Fourth option is not appearing in the screen. Yeah, because see, AP Lawcet paper, I don't know why the options are given like this. So generally in TS, Telugu options are given separately and English are given separately. So that if you're Telugu medium, you'll open the Telugu options, and here it is little clumsy, not clumsy, but it is there in this way. I don't know why. Yeah, Nayak, actually I can see an option over here which is saying is High Court. So 32 is specifically for Supreme Court. There is, if you want to move the High Court, you have to approach under Article 226, right? So 32 is specifically for Supreme Court. Just take a note of this, write it down in a notebook, because in the next answer you should not answer it wrong, okay? Next, mercy killing is also called as. Okay, let me actually try to show the fourth option if it is there. Okay. Very good, very good. Alpha, Nidhi, Ghania. So mercy killing is euthanasia. So euthanasia actually means that, for example, if there is any terminal illness, so which means you actually know that you are not going to live after 1 day or 2 days. So if you are living also, a condition is not going to be very good. So you will actually ask the doctor to inject some drugs, or to remove something which is required, like for example getting some slow dose of drugs which are not good for you, or maybe for example if you require ventilator, slowly we will remove the ventilator, or if oxygen is required, we will slowly reduce the level of oxygen and will kill you, right? So this is not completely allowed in India. Euthanasia is not completely allowed in India. In very exceptional cases, when there are cases of terminal illness, which means if doctors are very sure that you are going to die and there's nobody to look after, then you might go for euthanasia. That has to be passive. So that is how slowly they'll remove you and they're going to kill you. It is not allowed completely in India. Next, fundamental duties were included in the constitution on the basis of ప్రాతిపదికన భారత రాజ్యాంగంలో ప్రాథమిక విధులు చేర్చబడ్డాయి. వెరీ గుడ్ నిధి, ఆల్ఫా, జీవన, ఘనియా. Nayak, very good guys, very good, excellent. So the answer is Swaran Singh Committee. So I explained about Swaran Singh Committee, which was appointed, during the time of emergency, like after that, and this particular thing was given. My question is, how many fundamental duties were recommended by Swaran Singh Committee? I'm not asking how many fundamental duties are there in Part 4 capital A of the Constitution. My question is, Swaran Singh Committee ఎన్ని ఫండమెంటల్ డ్యూటీస్ని రికమెండ్ చేయడం జరిగింది? Write it down in the chat window. Okay. Alpha says 10, Ghania says 10, but the answer is only 8. 8 fundamental duties were recommended by Swaran Singh Committee, but Parliament has enacted 10 fundamental duties first. Okay. And by enacting 86th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2002, we have enacted 51AK, that is the duty of the parent or guardian to provide education to his child or ward, right? Swaran Singh Committee recommend chesina 8 duties, Parliament enact chesina originally 10, 86th Amendment ద్వారా ఇంకొకటి యాడ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. So total of 11 fundamental duties we have today in India. Upender, one, that is Sarkaria Committee or Sarkaria Commission is related to center-state relations, right? Whereas Swaran Singh Committee is related to fundamental duties, and Santanam Committee is with respect to establishment of CBI or CVC, subject to correction. So it has recommended the establishment of CBI or CVC, I guess, Central Vigilance Commission. Next, under the Indian Contract Act 1872, a contract to which minor is a party is known as. I think I discussed this just like an hour ago, 1.5 hours ago. I talked about this particular aspect. Well done, Nidhi, excellent. Well done. Madhu, I think the questions are not loading. Yeah. Alpha, correct your answer. So the answer is void contract, right? So a contract entered by a minor is known as void ab initio, ante void from the beginning. Evaraithe minor untado cannot enter into a contract, right? So in today's special class, I actually talked about what exactly is a valid contract, what is void contract, voidable contract. We discussed invalid contract is not really, it's not a legal term, right? Perhaps the last question of the day. Mr. Pranav was driving his car after consuming alcohol. Police charged him. Is this act is this act of police lawful? So Pranav madhyam sevinchi car nadutundu, police la atanu arrest cheyadam లేదు. Is this act lawful? Let me share the options. I hope you have read the question. It is not invalid, Nayak, because the word invalid is not used. Options ikkada chuskondi. Yes, because police has a power. No, this is a negligent act. No, because Pranav was driving rashly. Yes, no, because the other options. The right answer is yes. The police has the power to do so because they are statutorily empowered to arrest him. No, that is not the answer. If you look, yes, because Mr. Pranav was driving rashly, but what is the question, right? The question is not about the reason for arrest. The question is about whether it is lawful or not. See, read the question properly. Pranav was driving, so police charged him because he is consuming alcohol, right? Is the act of police lawful? Yes. Nowhere it is mentioned that Pranav is driving rashly. Is it mentioned somewhere that Pranav is driving rashly in the principle? No, right? So that is why one is the right answer. It's already 9:30, right? Okay, we'll discuss one more question. Ex parte decision means. Ex parte decision ante enti. I'm writing the question over here because this is how the paper is designed. What should I do? Ex parte decision ante enti. What is ex parte decision? Well done, Alpha. I explained you in the previous class. So ex parte ante without hearing the opponent or without hearing the other party. So when we give a notice to a party and party is not coming even after second or third notice, so what should we assume, right? So it means that that fellow is not interested to come. So the court is going to give a decision. Oh my gosh, right? That is the answer. Without second party or without the opposite party, right? So opposite party and opposite party is always the second part. Like one party is there, other one. Without hearing the opponent is generally not correct, but without hearing the other party. And sometimes the order can be based on without hearing both the parties also. కొన్నిసార్లు రెండు పార్టీస్ అటెండ్ కాకపోతే ఇద్దరు లేకుండా కూడా ఆర్డర్ ఇవ్వచ్చు. హ్యాపెన్స్ ఇన్ కన్స్యూమర్ కేసెస్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద కంప్లైంట్ గివెన్ బై ద consumer to the complainant, it can happen, right? Yeah. So yes guys, so this is what is about this one. So tomorrow I have actually I scheduled a class at 2 p.m. right? This is the same continuation of AP Lawcet question paper. So if you guys are okay, I'll take it at 2 p.m. or if you want me to take at 9 p.m. which is today's time, I am ready to take at this time also, because I can see that maximum strength is there at 9 p.m. like today. I don't know about other days whether you will be free or not, because today is Sunday. So you guys can let me know what is your timing. Bala says 9 p.m. 2 p.m. is fine. Jeevana is 9 p.m. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'll keep it at 9 p.m. because I want all of you to attend. Only then I will also have some mettle and motivation to take the class, right? So even if one student is there, I'll take the class. That's not the thing. But I think this gives me a lot of fun and boost to take more questions, right? So tomorrow there is a class at 2 p.m. which I will ask my team to reschedule it, because I don't have the access to this particular channel. So it is completely managed by the central business team. So I have to actually check if that is possible. I'll update it by tomorrow only, so that we'll change the timings of this particular class. If it is not happening, there's no other way, but I have to take it at 2 p.m. right? So I'll just ask them if it is possible. So after that we'll just take it. Okay guys, so I'll see you all tomorrow in my next class. Sorry, tomorrow I'll be taking multiple sessions, I would say. This YouTube session will continue, and along with that I will continue contracts. If I am not taking it at this time, so I will continue. I'll take a class on contracts, as I told you, at around 4:30. From 4:30 to 5:30 we will have a class on contracts. Let me remove my video. I think it is not visible. Keep it over here, right? So yeah, so 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. I'll take a contract class, and at from 6:30 to 7:30 we will be having our target 25 plus. This is daily ritual, and then at 9 p.m. I will be taking a YT live. These two classes will happen on the app, right? So this will happen on YT. So most probably I think they will accept they'll reschedule it to 9 p.m. If it is not, then there's no other way. I have to take it I'll keep it at 2 p.m. and I'll try to reschedule the contract class or something. But this would be my schedule for tomorrow, right? Okay guys, I hope you guys have understood my schedule for tomorrow. So I'll be taking classes at this time, so please get ready for this. Okay, so 9 p.m. I'm keeping a star mark over here. This is subject to the team changing it at 9 p.m. Otherwise, it will happen at 2 p.m. Okay. Okay, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow in my classes. Bye bye. Bye, guys.